It was a wonderful day at Knapford, and James was pulling the express. He was filling in for Gordon, who was at the works being fixed. Then Henry puffed up with a special wood train. It was for Sir Topham Hatt's new office at Knapford. Soon James's passengers had all loaded his coaches, and a workman started to unload a piece of wood. Just then, the wood slipped and knocked over James's dome and knocked it off. James's driver didn't have enough time to check him when the guard blew his whistle and James had to puff away quickly. Later, James was puffing along the main line nicely. Just then, shh! "What's that?" said James. "I don't know," said his driver as he stepped out. He walked over to James's boiler. "Well, James, it seems that since your dome is gone, wind can come through where the dome was and put out your fire." "Oh no," said James. "That's very bad," said James. "Yes, it is," said his driver. "But we must go on," said his driver. So his driver jumped back in the cab, lit the fire again, and they were off. Soon James puffed up to the next station. Donald and Douglas were there. "Well, hello, James," said Donald. "Hello, James," said Douglas. "Hey, hello, twins," said James. "Very nice day, isn't it?"
"Oh, yeah,"
said Donald. "Well, James, may I ask, where is your dome?" Donald asked. We can't trust domeless engines," Douglas said. "They're not respectable," Donald said.
ha 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 ha,
They laughed. "It's not funny. My dome is gone and I'm unhappy." "We still can't trust you because you're a domeless engine," the twins laughed. "Ha ha ha, very funny," said James. Then Thomas and Percy puffed up pulling a passenger train. "Hello, Thomas. Hello, Percy." "Hello, James," said Thomas. "Whatever," said Percy. "What's wrong with you, Percy?" "He's just upset because I couldn't lead the train," Percy said. "Thomas always gets what he wants because he's number one," Thomas said. And they kept on going. "Well, I gotta go. I have much more things to do." "Besides talking to domeless engines?" said Donald. "Whatever," said James, as the twins were still laughing. James soon arrived at the next station. Duck was there. "Hello, James," said Duck. "How are you feeling today?"
"I've been better," said James.
"Well, what's wrong?"
"My dome is missing.
Henry and I were at the station this morning, and one of the workmen were unloading the special wood for Sir Topham Hatt's new office. And the workman slipped, and the wood fell out of his hands, went across the car, and hit my dome," said James, "and it fell off." "Well, that's not good," said Duck. "I hope you feel better, James. But I have to go now. I have a goods train to take, but don't let Donald and Douglas tease you." "Well, they already are." "Well, tell them to stop, or I will get onto them," Duck said. "Do it the Great Western way and not the wrong way," Duck said. Then Duck ducked his head, and James thought about Duck's wise words. Hours later, James arrived back at the yard with the express coaches. "Why, hello, James," Donald said. "Is your dome still missing?" Douglas asked. "Why, yes it is," James said. "But I'm sorry, we can't trust you. You're not respectful." "Shut up, you two. It's not funny. If you had your dome missing, you would be upset too," James said. And he puffed away to the sheds to get some rest. And Donald and Douglas thought about what James had just said.